all over but the crying. Well, now we can do kind of an autopsy on this, okay? Because Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen have both apparently hired divorce lawyers. And it was kind of presaged, in the previous few weeks. We've talked about it. One specific video that I know that I've done, but multiple people have talked about this ad nauseum. I've thrown in my 2 cents, and of course we can just go ahead and try to clean up the mess that's here. But then again, this was also presaged a couple of days ago by Antonio Brown, stirring the shit. When he's not too busy sticking his dick in a public pool, well, he's out there posting a picture of another man's wife during ongoing marital problems. What a fucking hunk of garbage that guy is. But hey man, you know what the best revenge for all of this stuff would end up being? Because realistically, okay, I don't know if they have a prenup or anything like that, and the fact that they both have counsel that's out there that they're just going to go ahead and discuss all this stuff between the lawyers. This should be a pretty clinical divorce when it's all said and done, right? She has her supermodel career at the age of 41, and Tom Brady is, Tom Brady, probably one of the top 5 highest performers, if not the highest performer in NFL history. So she's definitely going to be able to just go out there and get another Tom Brady with 4 kids. And I mentioned she's 41. Yeah, she's definitely missing out. The grass definitely looks greener on the other side, but she's going to find out very, very soon what many other people that have walked her path before have found out. That green grass on the other side, shit's AstroTurf. And the farther that you go and the more green the surface that you continue to look for is, well, you're just going to find some paint on fucking cement and you're going to have to deal with it. What a fucking idiot. Anyways, Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen seem to be heading for the end zone. Oh, I love the New York Post or the Page 6 or whatever the fuck Post is. Both have retained divorce lawyers. Multiple sources tell Page 6 exclusively. As previously revealed, the couple have been living separately for the past couple of months following an epic fight. Yeah, no, throwing out one possibility where Tom wanted to kind of have an under-the-radar retirement at the end of last year. She ended up blabbing to somebody and then the news got out there. And then a couple of days later, Tom had his, 40-day long retirement, and then he just came back because, fuck it, I want to end them. I want to end my historic career on my own terms. She ends up spurging out. He has to have his contract amended so that he can have scheduled family days off throughout the entire year. It's so ridiculous. If I was him, okay, if he feels like it, he should be just going out there, continue to play for however long he wants to, and then just win a couple more Super Bowls just to show you that you are never, ever, 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 ever going to find another Tom Brady. Because again, what's the scuttlebutt around Tom Brady off the field? He just seems like a real stand-up guy who loves his family, and that's about it. You don't really hear any bad things about Tom, okay? I'm not even a Tom Brady fan, really, okay? I was very critical of him with his stay with the Patriots. I just thought that he executed Bill Belichick's system to a T until he ended up going down and taking his talents down to, well, not quite South Beach, but close enough. That he ended up winning a Super Bowl with a completely different surrounding. He did have his Hall of Fame tight end there for a minute, but realistically, that's where he got a lot of props from me. But with all that aside, we'll see. If she's going to be extra spiteful, Gisele, this divorce will just come in, a couple of weeks from now. Probably right before a very pivotal game, as they're looking to, apparently, according to this, dividing up their multi-million-dollar empire. What has she provided to this? Okay, I know that she's a supermodel, but again, how much wealth did she bring to this equal partnership relationship, which always makes me chuckle internally? Because the last time that we talked about this, we analyzed Tom Brady's career. It kind of went steeply downhill after he hooked up with Gisele, right? Because he already had 5 Super Bowls to his name, 4 or 5 Super Bowls to his name, and then had big, long stretches between the two victorious seasons. So to say that she made him better would be a categorical misspeak. I never actually thought this argument would be the end of them, but it looks like it is. One source told, Page 6. I don't think that there will be any coming back now. They both have lawyers, and they're looking at what a split will entail, who gets what, and what the finances will be. She can just go out there, right? Because again, she's right there, just on the cusp of glory. Hey, the 40's the new 30. She can go out there and just live her life. She had that fear of missing out. You know, hey, she gave her best years to Tom Brady, gave him a bunch of kids, and now she can go out there. She's got all of her birthing years behind her, and she can go back out there and get all of those covers that she used to get back in her 20s. Yeah, okay, sure thing. Reps for Brady and Bundchen did not respond to request for comment. Yeah, that's on that. Oh, 3 kids? I thought it was 4 kids, but regardless. Insiders close to the 7-time Super Bowl champion, 45 in the suit. Oh, she's 42? Oh my god, I was undercutting the bitch? Oh, she's 42 years old? Yeah, like that really fucking matters. Any point past 30 doesn't really matter that much. Who've been married since 2009. Both say they're very involved in their children's lives. Yeah, that's why she's gallivanting around the globe right now while the kids are, in school right now? She's very involved in their life. That's why she cares so much about keeping this family together until they're of age and then they can split. Right, no, 100%. Because again, what's the only thing that, us as public have heard about this situation? Because realistically, I don't give a fuck about these two. If they want to have their marriage devolved, that's fine. It's just an interesting case study because the only thing that we have to go on in this, it's like Tom Brady, when he's not throwing a football, he's throwing a mean right hook to her face. No. Is he depriving her of any cash? No. She seems to have everything that she wants. She just doesn't feel like it anymore. So now, the spark is gone and I need to leave this relationship. She's just being fucking selfish, dude. Let's keep it 1,000. They share their son, Benjamin, 12. He must be, the small-headed individual on the left. Daughter Vivian, 9. Yeah, she looks like mom. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, the kid in the middle, he must... that'd be the one from Bridget Monahan, Jax, 15 years old. Looks kind of short for 15, though. Anyways, the couple would likely file for divorce in Florida. Oh, that sucks. And that's where they are primarily based. Well, only one of them's kind of based, and depends on the way that Tom handles the rest of the situation. I might retract that endorsement. Legal experts say. Another source, who knows the couple, confirmed that they are looking to divide their assets, which includes a $26 million property portfolio. Yeah, I wonder how much of that Gisele contributed to it, because again, there's another old saying that's around there, not even specific to this relationship, but his money is their money, and her money is her money. So we'll see how equitable this fucking split is going to be. From 2021 to 2022, Brady's estimated overall net worth swelled from $180 million to $250 million. And she's entitled to at least half of that because, again, she did so much taking all of those hits on the field and taking pictures with disgruntled teammates. Yeah, no, exactly. She's definitely entitled to half of all of that wealth, right? In May, Forbes reported he is now the 9th highest paid athlete in the world for his endorsement deals with Under Armour, Sam Adams, Foot Locker, Tag Heuer. Yeah, justifiably so. He's a 7-time Super Bowl champion. Not like he's a fucking bench rider or anything. He was integral to all of those championship victories. But she was pretty once and was on a bunch of magazine covers, I think. She's not like some of those thoughts that are out there that say, well, I'm a model. And then like Drake says, have you ever been in Vogue? She's actually been in Vogue, so she is a model after all. Page Six reported December 2020, their most recent property purchase was $17 million home on Indian Creek Island in Miami, nicknamed Billionaire's Bunker. Oh, is that where they're at? Cool. They plan to knock down the 5,172 square foot, 5-bedroom 5,100 square feet, 5 bedrooms? That seems a little lacking, but okay, cool. Like, maybe they're just sprawling bedrooms. That would make a little bit more sense. And of course, it's a mansion. You can do whatever the hell you want, okay? On a 2-acre lot and build a new one. Oh, of course. Hopefully, just either knocks it down. Tom, this is. Continues the demolition of it right now and then just gives her the open land. Or he just waits till the divorce settlement's all done and then builds a fucking boss-ass bachelor pad. That would be wonderful. But work has recently stalled on the property amid the marital fallout. Good stuff, because regardless, at the end of the day, it's going to be his money developing that fucking land, however it shakes out. Couple also own a condo. I don't give a fuck about all that shit, okay? What I want to show here is Gisele is never going to do fucking better than Tom Brady. Let's keep it a buck, okay? Because we've seen example after example of every single time shit like this ends up hitting the fucking fan because, again, a woman's fear of missing out is unquenchable. And if you have a way to market that or exploit it, hey, guess what? You have $1 billion idea on your hands, and congratulations. Why do you think the makeup industry is trillions of dollars? Why do you think everything in society is marketed towards coddling the feminine imperative? It's because that's the way that shit is, okay? You can either get mad at it or you can fucking play ball. And I'm just here to lay out the groundwork, okay? Because previously I argued that her future is not going to look too dissimilar to that of Paulina Porzakova, okay? A woman who, yep, in 27 or 28 years old, decided to marry a fucking famous rock star, okay? Had a bunch of kids, and then, just when he got diagnosed with brain cancer, he doesn't really pay that much attention to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. And it's like, he died, but then she took me out of her will because I wasn't paying that much attention to him. What the fuck? And now she fights a bunch of fucking trolls on the internet all day. Cool, fulfilling life that you have there. Or we have a nice correlation here, because again, we have an elite level NFL player, okay? The 9th highest earning NFL player of all time, okay? Here's a nice corollary, okay? Somebody who has a lot worse teeth than Gisele does, okay? Mackenzie Scott, formerly MacKenzie Bezos, okay? And just like some people will argue Gisele Bundchen helped Tom Brady's net worth swell, okay, just about twofold. MacKenzie Bezos was integral to helping Jeff Bezos really start up, and she was there also working those 20-hour days in the infancy of Amazon. Sure thing, Haas. But she recently, she got remarried, okay, after filing for divorce in 2019, I do believe. Getting that all finalized with old Dr. Evil. And she got remarried to a school teacher. Yeah, she didn't want to have all of that high-stress situation. She was just going to decide to slum it for a little while. But then, hey man, guess what? There's this weird itch that all women have, and that they have to answer that one fucking question, that hypergamous question. Is this the best I can do? And then she looks around and it's like, how many billion do you have to your name? Oh, right, you got to make it to class this week. Okay, cool. Well, deuces. This is just the most extreme example, but it is an example nonetheless. Women cannot date down. They can fuck down. Don't worry about it, okay? They can go out there, they can always fuck the drug dealer, they can fuck the bad boy, they can fuck the criminal. But marry him? Long-term prospects? It's funny, right? Because, in my YouTube algorithm or whatever, all of these fucking videos that are just getting recommended to me right now, it's a bunch of interviews for Game of Thrones actors, which is just so fucking odd, but whatever. I think I've talked about House of Dragon once or twice. Because of the way YouTube algorithms work, I'll get recommended old fucking footage from years ago at this point. But regardless, okay, they were doing this, asking a bunch of questions to the female actresses from Game of Thrones, and just saying, oh, you got a couple of people that are on there, and who would you bang and who would you marry, doing the old fuck, marry, kill thing. And for those of you who know Game of Thrones, this will be very easy to explain. But again, for those of you who have red pill understanding, this will be incredibly easy for you to understand. Okay, every single one of the female actresses that was posited this question said that they would fuck Jaime Lannister and that they would kill Jon Snow. Now, again, if you know the story, you know the archetype of those two characters, okay? But for guys who just know the game, Jaime Lannister, I don't know much about the character, but I know that he's the good-looking fucking Turbo Chad who's on there, and then Jon Snow's the most sensitive, I don't want it, she's my queen type character. Alpha fucks, beta bucks, baby. Never fucking fails. Regardless if you're dealing with thousands, hundreds, millions, or billions, the fucking hardware might be different, but the software is still the same, okay? Scott, a billionaire philanthropist. Well, how did you get that billions of dollars? Working at Amazon, right? Of course. Billionaire philanthropist MacKenzie Scott filed for divorce from her second husband, former schoolteacher Daniel Jewett, ending their 1.5-year-long engagement. Aw, that sucks. Scott, the former wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, tied the knot with Jewett on in March of 2021. She filed divorce papers. Once again, she left him because he just didn't have the same ambition that Jeff did. I never thought that I would ever say this sentence, but she was alpha widowed by Jeff fucking Bezos, of all people. The motherfucker who ended up leaving this relationship or getting turfed by Mackenzie. I can better deal the second richest man on earth. Well, guess what? You might be able to get a kid from Elon, but that shit ain't fucking working out long term for you. But yes, she filed divorce papers this week in King County, Washington Superior Court. The boilerplate divorce petition showed the pair had already entered a prenuptial agreement. The women will always take care of their own finances, okay? Because again, looking at how she acquired her $33.8 billion, Keep that in mind for a second. $33.8 billion. Well, when her and Jeff ended up getting a divorce, she got $38 billion in 2019, huh? Interesting. Was there a prenup on that one? Former couple announced their divorce in January after 25 years of marriage and 4 children, but could only stick it out for a year and a half with a school teacher. Weird. Part of the settlement, MacKenzie Bezos, well, now Scott, will get 25% of the couple's Amazon stock, according to April security filings. That should give her a 4% stake in the company, and the amount around $38 billion, even with the settlement, because they didn't have a prenup. Jeff Bezos, the CEO founder of Amazon, is currently the richest individual in the world with an estimated net worth of $118 billion. She ended up getting a $38 billion stake, now has a net worth of $33.8 billion. And there you have Jeff Bezos looking as good as he's ever going to in this caricature of $130 billion. She decided to leave a guy who can literally print billions of dollars at a fucking moment's notice, because I just wasn't feeling like it after, 25 years of marriage, 4 kids, a happy family and all that stuff. I thought that I was missing out. And now guess what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And all of the fucking previous failings of everyone else in the entire fucking world wasn't enough to assuage that fear of missing out that's lingering in Gisele Bundchen. She thinks that she can better deal Tom Brady. Well, good fucking luck to you, but just like how women will argue for the exception to disprove the rule, she's gonna find out damn quick that those fraction of a 1% individuals that are out there, they're not as plentiful as you think they are. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.